Cheat Code Support Strategist. My head in the clouds, not coming down. Read by Rat Overlord. Chapter 79. Traitor. Summary. Todoroki and Shigaraki have a chat.
I want out!
Shoto froze for a brief moment before answering.
Out of this dream?
No, you idiot!
Shigaraki hissed.
Out of the league!
Oh.
Shoto blue-screened.
Is that why you've been calling me nonstop?
He could practically hear Shigaraki rolling his eyes.
I've been calling you nonstop because you wouldn't answer, you stupid noob!
They confiscated my phone.
Shoto defended.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Shigaraki grumbled.
So what? Can't you just talk to your stupid Pro Hero teachers and work out some deal or something?
Shoto glanced between Netsu and Aizawa.
They're already here, actually. They thought I was the traitor, especially since you kept calling me.
Well, ask them if they want any info.
Shigaraki said.
There's going to be an attack on your stupid camp tomorrow. Tell them that.
We already know about that.
Aizawa cut in.
Cheat Code informed us last night, and we moved the students to a more secure location.
Well, if you brought Trapper too, then that's not going to help you.
Shigaraki said.
Sensei's using him to track your stupid class. Oh, and hi, Eraserhead. I love your fighting style.
I'll try to take that as a compliment, considering that you've tried to kill me.
Aizawa said dryly.
What else can you tell us?
There was a long moment of silence.
Not over the phone. I don't know everything that All For One is tracking, but there's a good chance that he'll find out about this burner. If he finds out I'm leaving, well, we'd have to discontinue the stream if I died, and I don't want to disappoint our fans.
Shota rolled his eyes.
I think we have a bigger problem in that case.
Yeah.
Shigaraki sounded like he was smiling.
Probably.
Netsu and Aizawa turned to the cop, who looked shocked.
He's telling the truth. He really wants out of the league.
Of course I fucking do!
Shigaraki spat.
Are you guys idiots? Sensei's a manipulative bastard, and I just want to have a normal life. Is that too much to ask?
Not at all, Netsu said, a gleam in his eyes. When can you get here?
Just give me a couple minutes to pack up my gaming console and I'll be there in an hour.
Shigaraki said, then promptly hung up. Shoto sighed.
He'll be here tonight. He's seriously underestimating the number of gaming consoles he needs to pack.
Hitoshi didn't think he'd ever get used to brainwashing Tokoyami. Being able to feel two people in one brainwash was just so strange that Hitoshi was left thinking about it even after the day's training was over. The sensation was eerily similar to what he'd felt inside of Spinner's head, and it was freaking him out. He dropped his quirk and rubbed his head.
Hey, Tokoyami, you mind if I ask you a question? You already have asked me many questions already.
Tokoyami's voice was laced with amusement.
But yes, go ahead.
Hitoshi chuckled.
I was just wondering what it was like when Dark Shadow manifested. Strange.
Tokoyami sat down and invited Hitoshi to sit down next to him.
I suddenly was not alone as I had been, which was both an asset and a terrifying curse. It took a few years before I truly saw Dark Shadow as my companion, and not some interloper, truthfully. But you knew Dark Shadow was there, right?
Hitoshi asked.
It didn't hide from you at first, did it?
Tokoyami blinked.
It was part of me, so, until it became tangible for the first time, I suppose it could have been there longer than I was aware of it. I guess that makes things simpler.
Hitoshi muttered.
Thanks for your help. You can let whoever else needs a break know that I'm free if they want.
Tokoyami nodded and walked away. Hitoshi groaned. Why couldn't brains be simpler?
Listen up, you gremlins.
Powerloader yelled.
I have an announcement to make, and it's only going to take a few minutes. Then you get back to your projects, alright?
Everyone mostly set aside their projects, and Izuku stood by the doorway of his workroom. He shared a look with May. Did this have something to do with why the Hero Course students had come back to UA so quickly? As soon as he had everyone's attention again, Powerloader started talking again.
if you haven't noticed, some last-minute changes mean that Hero Corps students are doing the rest of their camp here at UA, same as you. Well, tonight they're going to have a test of courage, and I think it would be a great opportunity to test your inventions against an actual audience. Remember, the goal is to scare them, not hurt them. But you've got a little bit of time to prep something, so go, have fun, and do what some of you already do best. Terrorize the hero students.
Isuku blinked. Okay, so that definitely had something to do with the ping he'd gotten last night, but that didn't mean that he and May couldn't still have fun with it.
I wonder what babies I should use!
May mused.
I can make spider babies!
We've only got a couple hours, May.
Isuku pointed out.
I think the point is to find some new uses for our current projects.
May pouted.
Well, my current projects are all being used by the heroes!
What about Uraraka's earrings? Melissa wandered over. She doesn't seem to need them anymore, so is there any way we can use that technology to give us an edge?
The gravity shifting, not so much,
May muttered.
But the tracking will be fun! Oh my gosh, we can each pick a student and then keep scaring them over and over and over again no matter where they go, and I can make them look like spiders!
So, do you need me to go get Uraraka's earrings, or... Isuku smiled as May grinned.
Nah, they match your outfit today, and I got the blueprints! They're just little trackers, and I can make them look like spiders and scare everyone!
She lowered her goggles over her face and grabbed a blowtorch.
I'll be done in no time!
Tamura pulled the hood more securely over his face and gripped his two massive duffel bags tightly in either hand. He almost looked like a terrorist walking up the gates of UA, but thankfully Todoroki's stupid cat ruined the illusion. The stupid thing had been hanging around more frequently, and as soon as she'd seen him leave with his bags, she'd immediately launched herself onto his shoulders and refused to leave. She hadn't stopped purring the entire time either, like she was gloating about something and rubbing it in. No wonder Icy Cat liked her so much. He'd managed to sneak away without Kurogiri seeing him, and All For One hadn't tried to follow him yet, so it was worth it. It had taken him a little longer than he had planned to pack everything up and get out, but now that he was out, he was almost free. As soon as he got inside of UA, he'd never have to go back to the League ever again. He carefully set one of the bags on the ground and rang the intercom. There was a few moments of silence before that dumb rat answered.
Hello, we've been expecting you. Todoroki will meet you at the gates and take you where you need to go. If you leave his side, my teachers are prepared to swarm you.
Noted.
Tamura rolled his eyes.
I'm turning myself in. I get what happens if I step out of line.
Good, Netsu chirped.
Then Todoroki should be right there to pick you up. I look forward to meeting you, young Tamura Shigaraki.
Tamura picked up his duffel bag, backed up, and waited for a long moment before Todoroki came into view.
Took you long enough, you filthy casual.
You can't say that to me, you noob.
Tamura huffed.
So, can I come in?
Todoroki nodded and gestured for him to follow.
Yeah, everyone's waiting for you.
Tamura gulped and stepped into UA.
Todoroki never came back.
Mina pointed out. Oh, I guess not, Ochako said evasively. It probably wasn't the best idea to tell everyone that he was likely being interrogated by the cops because of his association with the League. Do you think we'll get a break tonight? I'm exhausted.
I doubt it.
Jiro groaned.
He's always acting like a slave master, waking us up in the middle of the night. It's sadistic.
But we have to be doing something,
Tsuyu pointed out.
The teachers have planned this whole thing out, so whatever we do, it'll probably have a reason.
You're exactly right.
Pixie Bob popped up behind them, and Ochako jumped, instinctively teleporting across the room.
Wow, you really are a fast one, aren't ya?
Ochako blushed and teleported back.
Sorry, you startled me.
Pixie Bob laughed.
Well, you better get used to it. Tonight, you're going to be trying to scare the pants off of each other. It's not nearly as spooky as in the middle of the woods, but it's up to you to make it as haunting as possible. What's the point of a test of courage unless it's actually challenging? Test of courage?
Mina grinned.
That sounds amazing! Yep.
Pixie Bob said. And everyone gets to participate. We were going to make the ones who failed sit out, but Aizawa and Vlad are going to be, well, they're kind of busy. So everybody gets to participate. Mina jumped up, hands in the air. Yes! Jiro looked at Pixie Bob suspiciously. Why change the plans? Were Aizawa and Vlad not supposed to be busy? Oh, don't worry about it. Pixie Bob dismissed. Your teachers are working it out now, and whatever it is pretty much over now anyways. It'll be fine. Anyways, it starts in half an hour outside the cafeteria. Don't be late. Ochako frowned, but didn't have any time to argue with Pixie Bob before she was off to tell the next group about tonight. Well, at least the test of courage sounds fun. Yeah, it will, Jiro said. Just don't let Aizawa hear you say that. Oh, he's busy. Don't worry about it. Mina waved her away. This is going to be a blast! Mineta was a fairly smart individual, but right now he felt like a total idiot. He'd only seen it out of the corner of his eye, and at first he thought it must have been his brain playing tricks on him, but unfortunately, no. A very poorly disguised Tamura Shigaraki was walking alongside Todoroki, and Mineta hadn't even known when they'd started hanging out. The alarms hadn't started going off yet, which meant that there was only one possibility. Shigaraki turned traitor. Screw going on the test of courage. Mineta needed a phone now. Things be getting spicy. I guess it's time for a little ball boy to go on a rampage. But anyways, if you enjoyed listening, feel free to leave a like or comment down below because I always love hearing from you guys. And make sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with whenever I post. And as always, do as your rat overlord commands you and drink some of that damn water. Oh, also, I guess I only have 10 more episodes now. That's kind of wild. Oh, and I guess I have bloopers too. He managed to sneak away without Kurogiri seeing him, and all for one... No! Oh, what? Oh my god, that's a fucking... No! Why is there fucking hornet in my room? Jesus fucking Christ, I just shit my pants. No! We're done. Goodbye. Fucking die! I think I just shit my fucking pants. Jesus Christ. Really? Coming in for an ambush while I'm recording?